Welcome to Idea Shalon, part 15 of SQL video series. I am Ganesh. In our previous video, we have discussed on what is deleting the records from a table and what is truncating a table and what are all the difference between them. And in this video, we will discuss on what is a drop table and how we can use it in our queries. We have seen this delete table or truncate table, they both are used for deleting the records from a table. On the other hand, the drop table is when you decide you don't have a need to have this table, or it could be a older table and it has no use in the present, or even it can be a backup table which is created for a temporary purpose. Whatever may be the reason, but we have decided not to have the table in our database, which means we want to delete the entire table from the database. Let's be clear, here we are not going to delete the data of the table, but we are deleting the whole table. So how we can write a query for this is drop table name. Since I have already have a table called employee, and since the employee old table is created for demo purpose, I don't have a need to maintain it. So I decided I want to go ahead and delete this entire table. So I am giving drop table employee old. Let's execute this query. I'm selecting it, executing it. Commands completed successfully. If we check from the database side, I'm selecting the tables node and refreshing it. We can clearly see employee old table is now removed. Alternatively, we can check in this way. We can execute the query, select star from employee old. It says invalid object name employee old, which is expected. So whenever we use this drop command, we need to be very cautious that we are executing on the right table. If we run this against a different table, we may end up in issues. And that would be a situation where no one wants to be in. Okay. And if you remember, in our previous video, we have discussed about dropping the database. Let's see that one more time here. So I'm giving as drop database name. Database name I'm giving as iShell. Let's execute this. We are getting this error. It says we cannot delete the database and it is currently in use. This is because we are trying to drop the database or remove the database by being in the same database. As this worksheet is pointing to iShell database, we cannot drop the database by being in that database itself. Let's switch this worksheet pointing from iShell database to master. Now let's execute this. It says commands completed successfully. Let's refresh this server and see. I'm expanding database. Now the iShell database is not listed here and it is gone. So we have dropped the database. Okay. If you find this video useful, I suggest you to share this with your friends and colleagues. Closing it for now. Thank you.